The Presidency has estimated 2.5 billion naira for the audit of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). The Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Akpabio, stated this while briefing newsmen at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Akpabio said there was no budget for NDDC in 2019 when he assumed office as minister.
By the time I assumed duties as a minister in August 21st, 2019, we discovered there was no budget for the NDDC for the year 2019, and up to that September. So we submitted 2 budgets in November to the National Assembly, and it took quite a while until in April the budget details were given out to the NDDC in April to end 31st of May, less than 6 weeks. And so there was a provision of 1.25 billion in the budget of the 2019 for the forensic audit exercise. So basically what delayed it was the absence of budget, not the absence of the will. And then, of course, unfortunately, the National Assembly is right now on leave, and the budget of the NDDC for 2020 has not been passed. So to enable us kickstart this exercise, not just kickstart, to enable us move forward with this exercise and complete it on time, Mr. President graciously directed and approved that the payment for the forensic exercise should be undertaken by through the budget of the Presidency. And so the first amount that was approved for the lead forensic auditors was about 380 million, and then for this this first batch of 8 forensic field auditors, it's about 722.3 million naira. And then, of course, we expect in the next few 1 or 2 weeks to conclude the field forensic audit procurement by bringing a further 7 to 8 of them because of the number of years, 19 years, and that will conclude it. But earlier, Mr. President had given an approval last year of an estimated sum of 2.5 billion, estimated. So everything that we are spending now will come from that estimated sum. And initially, it should have come from the budget of the NDDC. But because of the delay and the inability to pass the 2020 budget, the entirety of the amounts that are going to be spent will come from the budget of the Presidency. That is why the delay occurred, and then we are on course right now. And so we thank Mr. President for not just the will, but for also undertaking to ensure the funding, to make sure that this exercise comes to fruition, because it will benefit not just the Niger Delta people, but it will benefit Nigerians, and it will also give direction to a lot of agencies of government, such as the Northeast Development Commission, so that the modalities will be well set out. And the job is not just forensic auditing alone. I know forensic audit, as I stated earlier, is different from statutory audit. Forensic audit, different audit, statutory audit, because this one is done with a view to checking whether there were issues of misappropriation, bribery, corruption, fraud, or anything of that sort that could have militated against the success of the agency in the last 19 years. And also at the end, the involvement of Ernst & Young, the internationally and globally recognized forensic auditors, will help us to set up modalities to avoid future fraud, and then also set up governance structure that will not only move the NDDC forward, but will bring much more benefits to the people of the region. Thank you.
The auditing of the NDDC has been an issue of controversy in the public domain, as there have been issues of fraud and financial misappropriation in the commission. Idoko Favor, News 24 International.